Hello everyone, welcome back to Charla's channel. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, and it's something that a lot of women struggle with and men. I struggle with it still sometimes, but I am going to share these tips with you that have helped me a ton and helped me feel more assured in myself and more confident. So today's video is how to have confidence. I hope you guys learned a ton from this video, and thank you so much for watching. I'm sure we've all had those moments of feeling down, and like when we walk into a room we feel like, oh my gosh, I'm a nobody here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. And in reality, it's just a lack of self-confidence and knowing yourself. So first off, we're going to talk, what is confidence? The definition of confidence is the feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. Firm trust. So in this case, it's self-trust, self-confidence, relying on yourself, believing in yourself, and being confident in the decisions that you make, and believing that you have whatever it takes for whatever challenge you're facing. So first off, we're gonna start off with some tips. The first tip I have for you, this one has helped me a lot, and this is kind of going along with building your self-trust as well, but it's doing what you say you're gonna do. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Like, how can you have trust in yourself if you never do the things that you're going to say you're going to do? Like, you can't expect to have confidence if you tell yourself that you're going to go to the gym, or you're going to wake up early, or you're going to go to bed at this time, but you never do it. How can you trust yourself? You can't, because your words don't align with your actions. Also, when you say you're going to do something, like, for example, I'm going to go to bed at 9. The whole point of this is to do everything you need to do to be able to go to bed at 9. So if you're going to have a hard time falling asleep at 9, that means maybe, not having screen time after 8:30 or whatever it is. It means like trying to shut down your brain at 8:45, like, okay, I'm gonna get in my pajamas. Like, you have to take steps. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna go to bed at 9 and then not do anything to prepare for that. You have to prepare. Whatever you say you're gonna do, prepare for that. If you say you're gonna go to the gym early in the morning, prepare. Do what you need to do to be able to go to the gym, to get you excited to go to the gym. Like, this is something that I've created. When we go in the morning, I always set out my gym outfit for the next day. And I don't necessarily do this on days that I don't go to the gym, because I sleep in a little bit longer, like on the weekends and stuff, and I have no need to do that. But when I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, I set my outfit out and make it easier, so that when I get up in the morning, it's super easy for me to just put on the outfit that I've already picked out, grab my water, and get out the door. Okay, tip number 2, positive affirmations and self-talk. This one is super important, and I feel like I still struggle with this one because I get busy and I forget. But positive affirmations, something that I challenge you to do is, for a journal prompt every day, write 3 things that you like about yourself. For example, you can write, I like my blue eyes, or I like the way I laugh, I like the way I write. It doesn't have to be necessarily like what you look like, or like, confidence isn't all looks. Like, it can be things that you do, things that you like to do. Like, I like dogs, So every day, try to come up with 3 different things each day too. Like, don't write the same 3 things every day. Every day, come up with something different that you appreciate about yourself and that you like about yourself. Tip number 3. This one is super important, and I feel like everybody kind of has this in their head, but sometimes it's harder to implement that in the moment that you're feeling not so confident. No one cares. No one cares if you fail. No one cares if you succeed. No one cares. Everyone is in their own perception, in their own reality, and yeah, they're in their own perception of reality. Like, their perception of the world is not going to be the same as your perception of the world. And here's an exercise I'm going to tell you that I just kind of recently came across, and it really kind of helps me get out of that thought process of not feeling confident. So, in the times when I'm not feeling so great, I just try to remember everyone is in their own video game. All of our video games are different. Everyone is in their own video game. So why would I be worried about what is going on in someone else's video game when I should be focusing on progressing in my video game? Like, everyone is in their own separate video game. You don't have to worry about what anybody is thinking or doing. They're in their own world. They're in their own video game. Focus on your video game. Focus on what you need to do to win in your video game. Okay, and now we're to tip number 4. This one is super duper powerful. I love this one. It's probably one of my favorites. Whenever I'm feeling unconfident, it's kind of like you're feeling a little bit unsure of yourself. Like you're not sure how you feel, like you're feeling like inferior and you're just not sure of yourself. Do shadow work questions, okay? Go to Pinterest, look up shadow work questions and do them. These questions are once you do them, you'll realize they're very in-depth. They make you think about yourself and the way you react to things and why you react to things that way, and why you do have these tendencies, why you're having these thoughts. They are so helpful in just getting to know yourself better. And when you know yourself better, you trust yourself more because you know why you do things and you know what you're going to do and how you react and why you react that way. And even if it's not a good thing, if it's you reacting in a bad way, you now know why you do that. And you now can start to realize and say, okay, I am reacting this way because of something that happened 5 years ago. That no longer serves me. That no longer is a part of my life. I'm in a completely different reality now. Why am I letting that get to me? And then you can start practicing about not reacting that way. Shadow work questions just really, really help you get to know yourself in a deep way. And I highly recommend that you just, whenever you're feeling unsure, or even now, just do it right now. Just look up shadow work questions on Pinterest, do them, and then come back to this video. All right, everyone, I think that is all I have for the video. Those are just some tips that I really relate to and that have really helped me. I know there's a ton of confidence tips and believing in yourselves tips out there, but those are just things that have seriously helped me and help me when I'm feeling down and inferior sometimes. And those times are definitely way less now that I practice these tips. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and got good out of this video and want to see more like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It means a lot. And also, I would love to hear what tips help you out the most. Leave a comment down below of what tips help you out the most, and I would love to read them.